Welcome to the crypto channel where you receive your news and information about the crypto news and information, and then for educational purposes. This is not a financial advice. We are just bringing information to help you do your own research and make your decision, because what you do with your money is your total responsibility. You don't have to transfer the responsibility to anyone. What we are doing here is bringing information that will help you to make the correct decision. So today we are bringing to you, as a matter of fact, is an update about the Libero. I have already made a video on Libero before. You can check my channel is there. I made a video about it explaining how it works and everything. Now I am just bringing you an update about Libero. What is the news? The news is that Libero reduced its APY from 158% APY to 4,037%. Why? Because it wants to make it to be more sustainable. And do you know that we are in a bear market, so all the crypto values are going down. So in order to make it more sustainable, they decided to reduce it. As a matter of fact, it's not only Libero that is doing it. Sphere Finance has already done it. The other one is a yield. I think a yield lock has already done it too. But I'm going to give you an update on those ones. I'm going to make separate videos for each of them. But today we are bringing to you this about Libero, a big project, huge project, that is now changed the APY from 158,000 to 4,037%. This means that if you invest, you're now going to receive 4 times the value invested if the price remains the same. 4 times, because 4,037 means 4 times the value invested if the price remains the same. And again, Libero has many other things in their website. They have other projects added. They have Libero Smart Bond, they have Libero Bank, they have another one they call Libero Minor, okay, and the Liberator Bank. So they have so many other projects inside their protocol. But my main function is invested in Libero, that the APY has been reduced so that you can know what to do or change your strategy also. But I will also bring to you the information that the price of Libero is very low, it's very cheap. So this is also an opportunity for you to buy, because the price today, for example, is 0.000067. And as you can see below here, some people are already taking advantage of that. The low price, you see, they are buying it. Okay, so you can see, for example, with only $2, you can now buy almost 30,000 Libero. Why are many people buying it at this time? Because they know, even if the APY was reduced, the value is, the cost is very cheap. So this is the right time to buy, because the value, the price will go up when the market recuperates. We are in a bear market. When the bull market comes up, of course the price will go up, so it will be a very big advantage. Probably it's going to cancel some 2 zeros. All right, even if you cancel some 2 zeros, that's 100x of the value you invested. So this is a very good opportunity for you to get into this and buy. Remember, this is not a financial advice, it's only for informational purposes of what is happening. Why is it important to have this information? Because I know before I started, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't have this type of information. If someone had explained to me how all these things worked, I would have entered into the crypto space earlier on. So that's why I think it's good, it's important to provide this information. What is Libero? Libero is an auto compound and auto staking protocol. That is, you just buy it and hold in your wallet, and every 30 minutes it's just be compounding. Before, it used to be I think it was 2.2% every day. So with this change now of the APY, I think now it should be let me see how many per day. Probably it's going to be, it is going to, before it used to be 2% a day. Now it has changed, probably it's 1.1% or something like that every day. So the APY has changed. That is the main information I'm bringing to you today. So if you like this type of news and information, do not forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so that whenever we upload this type of video, you are going to be the first to receive it. So as I said before, Libero also has so many other projects inside the protocol. It has a Libero bank, okay, where you invest and then you receive in BUSD stable coin, okay, and it's really doing a lot of advertisements everywhere in order to make the brand to be very famous so that it will bring new users to the platform. All right, I have bought some, but I'm going to increase my stake in Libero, even if with the reduction of APY I'm going to have, because I think it's very cheap. Okay, so with this reduction now, the interest becomes 1.02% per day. So at least you're getting 1% per day, just like the other, like Drip and the other ones that gives you 1% a day. So Libero is now in the same, but the difference here is that it's auto staking. You don't have to compound manually; it's done automatically in your wallet. So you think about it and see if it's possible for you to do it, to take some risk. We know everything we do in the crypto space is a risk, but not only in the crypto, every investment you make is a risk. What you have to ask yourself is, what level of risk are you willing to take? Is it a high risk or is it a manageable risk? Because I know people who bought some traditional stocks from stock market, and over 1 year the stocks has lost 90% of the value. So, and people were expecting to make profit, but the thing didn't work out as expected. So that is also a risk. But in the crypto, we know the risk is higher. So always do your own research, read the white paper, and try to understand exactly what is involved in the project. So I'm not going to go through all these things again because I had a video on this. But if you are interested in knowing exactly why did they do it, so what's the objective, you have to read their documentation or you read their white paper and get a lot of information about the Libero. As you may know that the market generally is down at this moment, even the market cap and everything is down. So what you are doing if you are investing now is to prepare yourself for the bull market, bull run when it's going to occur, and not to complain. I have showed you here. So somebody with even someone here bought, oh, look at this, $1.27. Okay. Someone even bought $1 worth of Libero. $1 gives you 15,200 tokens of Libero. Only $1. Now imagine this thing goes, cancels 2 knots. Probably in the future it grows to this $1 will worth what? $100. So that's the opportunity you have in the crypto space. There is a lot of opportunity. There is no barrier to entry. Anyone can do it with any amount. Just as you see this guy here, only $1 invested and bought 15,203. So if this thing goes on, when you enter into a bull market and then it makes 100x, $1 becomes $100. And this is the way you start growing in the crypto. Don't say you don't have money. You start with what you have. This one started with $1. So $1 cannot kill you. All right. Whatever you have, you can be able to raise $1. You use it to start. Because if you don't start and be waiting for the day you are going to have a lot of money, of course, it will take a longer time. But once you start like this, maybe 1 month or 2 weeks or so, he can make 100. And then from there, he's raising capital gradually and expanding. That is how people make money in the crypto world. They entered with almost nothing, and some of them within 1 year they become millionaires. That is the miracle. That is how it happens. All right, you cannot get it in any other type of business. It's only on lottery you can do that, but lottery is a game of chance. You can win, you can lose. This one here is not a game of chance. This is an investment. Of course, it's a risky investment, but there is the possibility of having a higher reward because the price is this. I don't think it will go below this. It's already very, very low. So you can consider it and think it's a good investment. So that is what I have for you today. In case you're interested in doing it, you just click on the link below and then you get directly to the website and you can invest in this. Remember, as I said before, this is not a financial advice. It's only for information and orientation, and then you can do whatever you want. So I thank you for listening, and I hope you liked it. As I said, if you like it, you click the like button, subscribe the channel, and I will see you in my next video.